Hello friends, and welcome back to this playthrough of Jeanne D'Arc. Last time we were here, we went through the Forest of Fraud. We ended up in Nancy. We were asked to just undertake the easy task of rescuing the entirety of France from the English. We are to meet with the Dauphin and see him coronated as King of France. He's a long way away from us, we're a long way away from him, and we have a valley to cross, so we might as well get to doing that. If you haven't picked up on it, Collet is incredibly French. Our goal on this map is to get out of this map without anyone dying. This should not be all that difficult. We are slightly above leveled as a result of trying to farm a bunch of heal spells, which I finally got the second one of on the 10th clear of the map. I said there would be off-screen farming. It's an annoying amount of terrible off-screen farming. Let's add a Fuslarv. We are forced to take Marcel and Collet. Oh no, whatever will we do with the two best characters we have in our party? We will also be taking either Roger or Jeanne. Probably Jeanne. And Leon is not mandatory, but she comes with. She's pseudo-mandatory. We have 12 turns to get out of here. The game wants to tell us that Marcel has a bow, and it shoots at range, and that's cool, but that's what bows do. On this map, we have Luna Spirit and Pale Lizardman. We have Talbot, who has Flash Strike, and if you're thinking that name sounds familiar, he absolutely is a well-known part of the 100 Years' War. Absolutely terrorized the French countryside, was essentially unkillable, charged an artillery line, lived, and died only when someone shot his horse, and the horse fell down on top of him, and then the French took an axe and removed his body parts from each other. They were then so scared that they buried his heart separately from the rest of his body, and built a shrine, essentially saying, "Look, we love you, please don't come back and murder us all again." Enemy side, Dark Elves, with bows, sniper and poison arrow, same thing that all the early level Dark Elves have. Best thing, again, Boba Moths. Absolutely want as many attack plus 3s as we can get in this part of the game. Will we get any? Probably not. They also have Stella Spirit. We could absolutely use a couple of those. Luna Spirits we're not overly worried about at this point. Stella we don't have access to on a free play map. We are mostly going to go across this bridge, kill all these things, kill Talbot, make sure this Boba Moth dies, and ignore these 3 things unless they decide to come be a problem. We absolutely overpower everything on this map, so we are not going to waste a whole lot of time. Just to show you what this map looks like right now. The worst thing on the map is the snipers. They will attempt to poison arrow everyone to poison them. We don't want to be poisoned. It's just extra time we don't have. Regarding can almost but not quite kill the Dark Elf right away. Leon with the sword does okay damage. We are over leveled. These things are level 11 and 12. We are level 15 and 16. Pay no attention to my level 18 must be included on maps shown. The downside of having to do 10 maps to get 2 heal spells is that we now don't need those heal spells for this map. So it's great. It's great. Which way do we go? We go forward. Sniper is not a very useful skill unless you are fighting birds. When you are fighting birds, it is a fantastically useful skill that you will absolutely wish you had. Calais is going to use all of his infinite dodge to dodge everything. And everyone else is just going to kind of keep up. Normally this map would take you about 10 or 11 turns if you wanted to kill everything. Thanks to the level we are, it'll take a little bit less than that. Don't worry, we won't stay over leveled for long. This game sort of assumes you farm your free play maps for skills. Like the next level of things that we fight, the next map will be like 13, 14, and then it'll be at 16 and a couple maps, and we won't really be free playing much between there, because the next stop for farming things is the level 16 and 18 maps, where there's things we actually want. We can, at Fraud Forest, farm attack +3, but that's just a terrible thing to farm from those maps. There's nothing good on basically anything else till the level 16 free play. That being said, we probably still won't be tackling the first optional map. This is the moment it opens, just because we won't have a dedicated mage at that point, and it really is much easier if you use him as opposed to taking a character that's not very leveled because they have a spear. Which is what you are required to do on that map. When Talbot engages, everything else starts coming towards us, except usually the Bovomoth, which is the one thing we want coming towards us. Because apparently this game heard that I want +3 attack for a couple of my guys. And I was like, nope, can't have that. Talbot would normally be a threat, however, we would handle Talbot the same way we handle everything else that's a threat. And that is use our bracelet and two-shot him. And despite him looking dead, he's absolutely not dead. He'll be back. You can't kill Talbot, after all. The bane of the French. There are a lot of French people that wish you could, in fact, kill Talbot. I'm not sure if Impale has a 100% hit chance, but if it doesn't, it's very close to it. It is one of the few things that will hit Collet, along with Sniper, which is a guaranteed hit for sure. Will we get 3 attack to drop? We will not. Another desperation. Really only need 2 at the most, and I believe we have 2. And we should now escape the map before anything else can catch up to us. For its time, this game did have a large number of alternate victory conditions as opposed to routing everything. This is at a time where a lot of games sort of got rid of that. There was mostly route and kill the boss. This game is mostly route and kill the boss. However, it does wish us sometimes to do other things. There will be a few maps where we have to escape like this. Even if we kill everything on the map, we are still required to escape. That map on my last playthrough finished on turn 12 of 12. Because I wanted to kill both of the optional bosses instead of just one of them. What you're supposed to do is rush your team at the same boss, kill it, and then get out at the time limit. And I wanted to see if I could do both. And yes, Cole can, in fact, solo an optional boss in that chapter. But that is it for this pass. We get a rice core fruit and a stability tonic, aka gold. 500 gold and 500 almost experience. I get a bunch of level ups. Notice Bertrand is so far behind everyone that if you weren't useless, he'd be useless. And here is the Dauphin, Charles VII. He's what you might expect. If the French were as ridiculous as they are portrayed in this game, it is no surprise that the English were destroying them left and right, and they couldn't get a whole lot done. Everyone wants to use this. Sadly, we are very good at getting stuff done. So, when we come back next, we'll get some more stuff done. Y'all have a good one.